Mine is.
Mine too. Oh boy.
It doesn't say anything about anybody in the video having to look at it, so that everybody must look their best. Everybody must have makeup on like they're going to be in a movie. Just kidding. Can you play your ice cream for me? Great. It's almost perfect. It's a little off. Can you tell if it's too low or too high?
Too high.
It's actually a little bit low. Here, come here. Wait. Yeah, it's a little bit low. When it's that close, it's sometimes really hard to tell. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to do your bow for you, but I want you to put your bundle on your shoulder and just put your hand around this way and find the tuner. It's going to feel a little backwards. Do it with that hand first, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead. And then just turn it one way or the other, but don't get too far away when you can't reach you. Turn it one way or the other until it sounds like it's in tune. Yeah, there you go. Okay, then I'm going to do the A string and the E string together. And let's see. It's almost perfect, so I'm going to make it a little bit more out of tune. Okay, so do the same thing. Find the tuner with that hand. And then just sort of wiggle it one way or the other until you feel like it's in tune, and then stop. Almost. Keep going, same direction. Keep going. Well, not here anymore. Oh, it'll still go. Yeah, keep going.
On the E string.
On the E string. Listen. That sounds just about perfect to me. Does that sound okay to you? Yep, okay. Okay, turn the D string the same direction as you were turning the E string. It's a little low. Now stop. Almost perfect, so I'm going to make it a little more out of tune. Turn it the same direction. Not a little too far, go back the other way. Keep going. Great. Good.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool.
Exciting.
Yeah. So, let's see. Tell me what you're practicing.
I practice Twinkle, and I practice perpetual motion, staccato, and then last note slow. And I tried to finish A2.
Okay. Cool.
And I also tried the doubles on A2.
Okay, great. Should we take a bow and then do, what was your twinkle assignment?
Well, it was elbow down, but I don't know what that means.
What do you think it means? Like, I mean, we've talked about it before.
Down first?
Yeah, I guess that's what it means. I mean, I don't remember
Yes.
exactly, but I bet that's what it is. That makes sense. Okay, and we're doing it in the key of A or in the key of D?
A.
Okay. Great. Introduction. nice sound. So is there a place in Twinkle where it would make sense to use fourth finger instead of E string?
The cheese part.
Yeah, the cheese part. Let's try it. I don't usually do this, but let's do it today. So then in cheese you don't need the E string at all, do you? You just need A string. What would you say? Perpetual motions with staccato?
And long note at the
long note at the last.
Slow note.
Okay.
And long.
Good. Would it mess you up, do you think, if I played my duet part, which is the most legato thing ever?
I think I'll be fine.
I think you'll be fine too. I don't think I'd do it if I really thought it would mess you up. So, Etude, how's it going? You said you tried to finish it. I mean, you did finish it?
I did.
Okay, cool. All right, you want to play it for me?
I finished it actually yesterday. So
Yesterday?
I'm not like really good at it.
It's not like polished, but it's like built. It's all built. Okay, cool. That's like my friend Chip. Actually, Chip told me his piano teacher in graduate school told him, he said, "You've built the house. Now it's time to decorate it."
I like that.
Isn't that nice?
That is good. Make it pretty.
Yeah. It's time to paint put the wallpaper up. And,
That's really good.
yeah, furnish the rooms. All right, cool. Let's play Etude. good. Oh. I almost played the wrong chords. Good. So what's the hard part? Like which section of the piece is hard?
I think the most is just a G arpeggio.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum,
Like that's where I stop most. Like.
Great. Yeah, that's the only place where you're like.
And the last sentence.
Uh-huh. You mean the last bum, 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 bum,
It's transitioning into that G, B, G.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So, how do you practice that at home?
I just practice etude, and if I mess up on that, I like on a note. I either play that again, like it never happened, or start over if it was bad.
Okay, so what if we take, instead of doing all of that, what if we take just the part that's hard and practice just that spot? Like, what if we take, you know what the hard part is? It's backward scale, and then G arpeggio. Now, you have to practice this starting off bow or you will confuse your bow arm. So that's one warning. But the backward scale starts on 4, and then the arpeggio does what it does. There's one thing, the note that links these two together is this B, because you need it for both. Right? So, do you think you need to pick it up or should you leave it down? Yeah, leave it down. You can pick it up, but then that's extra work. You know how I'm against extra work. Just enough work. So let's practice just how many notes is that? That's 8 notes. And real slow at first. Even if you can do some of them fast, do them all at the same speed. How about this speed? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, sort of a weird section, but you can do this. And don't forget what I say. Don't forget to, yeah. Oh, what? Don't forget to say that. Sorry. Good. Okay, so that much, but go however slow you need to go so you don't have to stop. So each one is like a step. Don't pause. And don't forget to say
If I
that.
pause stepping, it would be like this.
Yeah, it would be like you're in a, or like you're in a wedding.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So you look like a, yeah. Good. Now don't forget to do what? Yeah. Because your muscles are smart. They will learn quickly. Don't teach them the wrong thing. Good. Again. Okay. Again. Again. No pausing. Great. That was the best one. Do that again. There we go. Okay, no pausing. Yeah, good. If you pause, you'll you'll train your muscles to do what?
Pause.
Pause. And when they're pausing, they're going, just go. It's like, instead of wondering what the right answer is for 5 minutes, just say the answer, and if it's wrong, you'll find out. You know? Just like, keep going. Oh, that was wrong. But I knew right away. Don't waste any time. So you took that one little link and practiced it a few times. Maybe you could practice a few more times. And then that's really the only hard part of the piece. And once you can nail that every time, and you can go, then the rest of the piece probably will play itself. If you find another little spot that keeps tripping you up, do the exact same thing. Figure out, what's the smallest little bit I can practice? 1,000,000 times.
Really?
Well,
I don't think I can practice it that much.
45 times.
I think that would take up my whole day.
It would. If you know, there are some people that practice the violin all day. And some people that want to do other things besides just play the violin all day long. I'm one of those people. I don't want to do it all day. I want to do it most of the day, but not all day. Okay, so that's my prescription for that. That's how you fix that. And the doubles, just remember that when you get stuck, that it's always ribbit, 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 down first. So it's not ribbit, 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 ribbit. Do you have a Minuet 1 preview yet? Alright. Okay, we are going to learn the tricky spot for Minuet 1. Do you remember, or did I ever tell you, what spider fingers are?
I think you may have told me that, or you may have not.
It's kind of like, well, it's the same thing as walking fingers. You remember what walking fingers is? That means like you don't go like this, but you get the next finger ready and then you pick up your finger. So there's two things that are important. Hang on, let me make sure. No, there's only one thing that's important in this spot. And that new tricky thing is that you're going to walk from a third finger on the D string to a fourth finger on the A string. Other than that, it's just mostly a backwards scale. So we're going to play, this is the spot we're playing. And I think actually we're just going to do this part. You can put the ending on if you want. So we're going to go backwards scale from a third finger, and this is G scale. This piece is in G, that's why we had etude first, so we learned how to play in the key of G. So we're going to start on a D, third finger on the A string, and go backwards down the scale to a G. Can you do that?
Third finger on the A string.
And then just go backwards down the scale.
On what? The playing? Second finger?
What did I say? I said it was in the key of G major, right? So that means that's your new, that means your new low two. Great. Let's do that again. Now we're going to walk to 4. And this starts down also. Great. Can you come a little closer? I'm having a hard time seeing. I'm not like, well, having a hard time. One more time. And this one starts down. There we go. Good. So we play third finger backwards scale. Then same backwards scale. The last 4 notes are the same. backwards scale starts on what finger? Starts on 2, actually. And we're going backwards scale from 3. But the last 4 notes start on 2. So the first time, it's a step. And now it's a what? It's not a step, but it's a skip. So the end of it's the same. That makes sense? Repeats. Just try it again. I'll tell you this time. So play 3 down the scale. Now walk to 4. Skip back to 2. Starts on 3. There you go. Good. Now let's put your violin down for just 1 second. And let's sing the tricky spot. Yeah, your bow too. Good. So let's sing this tricky spot. I'm gonna starting on la. One more time. Good. So it's important to sing it because with all the maneuvering of our fingers, we can get our rhythm a little messed up. But when you sing it, you know it goes. Good. A minuet. Do you know what a minuet is?
No.
It's actually a very old kind of dance. And it's sort of like a waltz because it has 3 steps in it. Have you ever danced a waltz before? A waltz it can look fancy, but it's basically very simple. It's 1 big step. Take 1 big step that way, don't step on your violin. Take 1 big step, 1, and then 2 little steps, 2, 3. Good, and then you go the other way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But you have to actually take the step. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ready with me? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it makes sense when you hear the music because the music goes. Practice it takes to be able to count 3 and hit dance at the same time. Have you guys watched Lindsay Sterling?
Oh wait, I think we may have heard.
She's the one. She does like the dubstep dancing with the violin.
Yes.
She does that. It's crazy.
She looks like a music video.
Yeah. She basically her videos are.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm not doing that, but so that's the rhythm. So sing it and play it, but let's play it. How about you get ready? I'll play the beginning of Minuet 1, and when I get to the tricky spot, would you play it? Only 1. And is it a fast note or a slow note? it slow?
Fast.
Yeah, it's kind of quick. So, if we wait on it, it'll sound. And then our dancers will trip and fall over it. If we had any dancers, which we should. We don't currently, but we might one day. Let's try it again. Try something in just a second, which is the tricky spot on the E string. So, put your bow on the E string and do the exact same tricky spot, but just starting on the E instead of the A. Skip again. This time. Yeah, it is. Do you know what note that is?
No.
What is this? What's the note right underneath it? We got E, then E, A, B, C, D, E.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
F sharp.
G.
G sharp.
E sharp.
There's no H, so we go back to A, and what's after A?
B.
B. So now you know how to play two Bs. Actually, you know how to play three Bs. There's a B, there's a B, and there's a B. On the string. G, A, B. So you know three different Bs. Okay, so flip a coin and do the tricky spots on the E string and the A string times, I don't know, do like 10 flips or 20 flips or something. And sing some of them. If you do 20, sing some of them. If you do 10, sing some of them too. So you make sure you get your rhythm in there.
Like sing 5 of them and play 5.
Yeah, something like that. Or if you don't feel like playing that day, sing more. If you don't feel like singing that day, play more. Just make sure that you do both. Okay? Alright, I'll see you on Saturday. Oh, I didn't even hear your recital piece. What is it? Perpetual. Oh, awesome. Clearly did hear it, and it sounds amazing. You're welcome.
What time do we need to be there Saturday?
You need to be there at about 1:45.
Okay.
Enough time to get tuned and not feel rushed.
Yes. Okay. Any idea how long it might last? We're trying to make